Alright, hopefully this looks better than when the last stream looked. It definitely seems to be looking better. I'll try to confirm it in a little bit. But how's it going, everyone? I am James Akinele, back with another stream. Another league game from the Rocket League that I am a part of. Casting it all by myself this time. The Mount Lord Lunatix versus the Mech Men. Looks like we already have one team already in. But either way, like I mentioned before, last time I streamed it, there is the league owner himself streams most of these. I help commentate on there as well. The link to his Twitch, the channel that he usually streams it on, is down in the description below, as well as my league channel, as this is where this game, as well as the other game I've streamed, and even possible future games that I do stream on here, will be transferred over there, as well as any other league stuff that I might be a part of, or have been a part of. But either way, one more thing, as per usual, use if you're gonna buy W, use my code. All that fun stuff, sponsoring myself out. But either way, again, we still have one team in. We have another team that still needs to join. But when it comes to these two teams, Lunatix and Mech Men, the Lunatix are 1-0, Mech Men are 0-1. I think the Mech Men lost to Good Shiz. Again, these games have been streamed on the other channel. I don't remember the series. I remember casting it, but I know Mech Men lost. It was a close game. Lunatix, on the other hand, won their game, I think 3-1. I was not a part of that stream, but I remember catching up on that. But either way, the series should be a fun one. I know Mech Men, even when they played their series, looked really great when they played them. It just Gish's did well as well, but unless they play Crusaders, they may have played Crusaders. I don't completely remember who the Mech Men played. Actually, I could kind of get this confirmation in general, but it does look like they have joined, even though one person's on the wrong team. There you go. But either way, though, should be game number 1 starting here. A best of 5. We are underway. Game number 1 for Mount Lord Lunatix. We have Uber K, Max Velocity, Casante versus in Mech Men, Timothy, Chronic, and Ethan Lucky. I'll probably just call him Lucky for now. But either way, though, as we approach 30 seconds into the game, nothing much has really happened yet while I was talking. But either way, though, Lucky, not the greatest of touches. Demo, though, does not allow much to happen. That's a shot. That's actually a rebound shot on Uber K. I'll just probably call him K. Got the goal. I mean, look at this. Off the backboard, Lucky cannot get there, and K just put it in between the other two defenders. Gives this team a 1-0 lead with about 36 seconds into the game. Let's see if Mech Men can really do anything. It's not they try to fake out 2, only faked out 1. Here comes K. Potential shot, but Chronic ends up getting the clear. Casante, he'll keep it in, puts it into the corner as well. Max tries to see if he can get something happening with this. Nothing really much happened though. Casante. Oh, interesting touch, and Chronic is going to capitalize on this touch as he ties the game up. I mean, I don't know if he meant for that touch, if I'm being honest. It didn't really work out well, and obviously Chronic capitalized that completely and tied the game up 1-1. Maybe they off kickoff. Timothy doesn't get the touch. Casante. Oh, that's a good pass. Max there with the shot, but saved by Chronic. Okay. Got around 1. Gets it around 2. Can he get around the 3rd? No, he cannot. Timothy gets the clear. Casante keeps it in. Pressure. Lucky. A good clear, and that just will go in, looks like. Off the post and in. What a shot from Lucky. A good clear as well. Lunatix just kind of a little, or pressured, or he was just up a little bit too much. And Mechman just were able to capitalize. But, I mean, there's still 3.5 minutes left, 3 goals. Average of like a goal per half minute. There's no way this would be the last goal, right? No way. But we'll see what happens, though. Lucky gets a good 50 into the blue half. Casante. Let's see what he can do. Goes out. K. Centers it. That gets cleared away again. Not on target, Casante. I don't know he was trying to leave it or what. But either way, though, that's actually going to result in a goal for Mechman and Chronic. I mean, I don't exactly know. Maybe Casante thought that ball was going to bounce off the wall instead of roll up the wall. And maybe that just kind of caught him off guard. But either way, Lucky. Or no, Chronic, excuse me. Puts the Mechman up 2. Told you guys it wasn't going to be the last game. Or last goal of the game. The Lunatics are probably hoping that this pass goal won't be the last of the game either. Anyway, Chronic. A potential double touch, not really happening. Timothy keeps it in. Gets another touch, actually. Okay. Save, Timothy. Pass. Shot. Scored. Lucky. Look at that. Mechman are firing on all cylinders to start the series. A good pass by Timothy gets it to Lucky. And up and over max velocity. 4-1. I mean, this can't have this game get out of hand, can we? That's gonna be a double commit for Mechman. Casante, though, will be able to get to clear. Oh, might have been a fake from Max. Oh, that's a good 50 for Max. Cooper, shot, cleared away from Lucky. I don't know if that was gonna be going in regardless. Oh, what a touch from Lucky. Easy for Timothy. It's gonna be a double commit for Mechman. Probably has to surrender the ball. Oh, okay. Doesn't get the touch. Max will retrieve it. Max will go up the wall. Doesn't get the touch, and Timothy, as a result, will get to clear. Casante. Oh, that was not great, but K was able to get the save. Timothy on the wall. Pass to himself. He does it. 5-1. And it looks like the Mechman are going to try to settle for the Brazil. I mean, Timothy just gets it around K. Was not expecting that touch. I don't think Casante was either. And Timothy was able to just put that one in kind of easily. Not being honest. But either way, though, Casante. Good 50 on Lucky. Gets a good pass, but Chronic was there. Chronic. Not a bad 50. We'll leave it. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication. Timothy probably thought he was going to go. But either way, a good 50 from K. Off the ceiling. Max going to get there in time. Chronic gets his clear. Now Timothy. Oh, yeah, that was just free possession. And a kind of a free goal. What a play from Timothy. Okay, just did not get there. Off the wall, and Timothy puts it in again. 6-1 again. They're setting up for the Brazil. For those who don't know, the Brazil is a 7-1. I forget. I think it is a soccer reference. I could be wrong. It could be Rocket League reference. But either way, though, it's a big meme in part of the community. Hopefully I don't have to explain that again. But either way, though, Lucky. Oh, good 50 for Casante. Oh, a good pass for Casante. I don't think his teammates were expecting it, though. Lucky. Off the wall. Can he get the double? He cannot, but K couldn't get the read. Off the bar. Oh, Casante own goaled it. You can't blame him for the own goal. As it's just kind of weird. Chronic off the crossbar, and I don't think Casante was just expecting it right there. I don't, again, you can't really blame Casante for that one, even though he did own goal it. But the Brazil is here. There's no way it ends like this, so it's a minute left. Lucky puts it over Max. A double commit, but it's saved out by K. And he gets the clear. Timothy puts it towards this corner. Chronic gets the clear. Doesn't get the second touch, but leaves it for Lucky. Casante across his own net. That wasn't the greatest of plays as Lucky completely capitalized on that one. Just kind of brought it across his net, and Lucky was able to get a good 50. And as a result, 8-1. I told you it wasn't gonna stay in, or stay as a Brazil, and it definitely was not. 8-1. A very commanding first game for Mech so far. That goes over Lucky, but Chronic, see what he can do. Kasante actually takes control of it. A good pass. I don't think anyone was pushed up anyways. Max. Duque got broken up by Lucky. Timothy, less than 10 seconds left. Mechman are going to easily cruise to a Game 1 victory. Any type of consolation goal for any teams here? Question mark? Doesn't seem like it. Timothy puts it down. Game 1 goes to the Mechman. But, I mean, that was just a commanding Game 1 win for Mechman. It did not seem like Lunatix really had any type of control, except for maybe like the very early part of the game, when I think they scored first. But, obviously, that was not the result. Or, obviously, you know, they only got the one goal. Nothing else really much happened here. But either way, we'll have to see if the Lunatics can rebound as... I mean, they need to. Even though it's early in the season, but you would love to see them at least not get swept. And rather not see a one-sided game, as I think I've casted one in the major series where it was completely one-sided, and rather not see that happen again, but we'll see what happens. Either way, though, Game 2 is going to commence in, like, a second, obviously. As time counts down, Game number 2 is going to commence. Let's see what the Lunatics can really do here. Doesn't seem like much. But we'll see, though. Again, they do need to rebound from that 8-1 loss. It's not a good loss at all. Let's be honest here. Not what you like to see, and that's not a good start. But that's off the post to commit. Gets cleared out though, and that's gonna go towards Kasante. The only person, in my opinion, who's, even though K has done or has scored a goal, feels like Kasante is really what helped water the storm, even though it barely was a... I guess I can't say water the storm. Weather the storm, my bad. I meant to say that. You know, it's still 8-1, but either way though, so far, I think at this point in time we've had like 2 goals scored. None so far. Oh, that's a bad miss, but Timothy was able to get there in time. Timothy's got to put a pass for Chronic. Gets saved out though. Nothing really doing with that. Either way, that okay. Oh, I think he's trying to flick it up, but Lucky got there instead. Velocity ends up having to make the save. Timothy puts it towards the backboard, but K clears it away. Lucky returns it. Gets another touch. Kasante though re-jumped it. Re-jumped it well. We have a few whips here. Timothy, good save by Kasante, but that's gonna be dangerous. Timothy tries to pass it, but his teammate was going back to get some boost. That works out. Pretty sure there's Chronic. Oh, double commit. Oh, that's not a good double commit with Timothy. The one was really threatening from Lunatix, so he was able to just get a clear hit on it. Max, another whiff. Kasante is gonna be able to get the clear. Oh, this is actually worked out well for Chronic, as he... Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a team bump on Mechman. Max goes past the ball, but leaves it for Kasante. Kasante cannot get the touch. Max, decent pass for Kasante, but it's kind of hard to expect him, after doing what he did, to go in, you know, trying to receive that pass. Either way, though, Chronic up the ceiling, gets one hit. It's a good pass, and his teammate's gonna be there. Lucky does, off the post, saved by Kasante from Timothy's shot. Casante looks to clear it out, but he gets dunked by Chronic. Goes across the net. Max gets 50 by Lucky. Lucky gets it around 1. Casante just gets the touch. Definitely needed. Max gets dunked on by Lucky. Lucky could not get the other touch, so Casante clears it. Only towards Timothy. Timothy does not get the touch, but maybe it's a fake shot on the post. Timothy, a good 50. This is so dangerous for Lunatix. Shot saved by Casante. Casante gets a good clear. And the demo. Maybe something can start up for Lunatix finally, after most of the pressure has been pretty much on their half. Doesn't seem like much is going to happen. Actually, Casante does get there in time. No one's really there for the shot. Mags, though, with the shot, that actually goes in. Seemed like the defenders had a lot of time to prepare for this. But it just maybe a little awkward in net, and Max puts it in the right place where Timothy could not get it. 1-0 for Lunatix. Maybe now if they can just hold on to this. Defense has been strong here. We'll just have to see if they can hold on. Have the Mechman broken down Lunatix enough this game to where they'd be able to open the floodgates once again? We'll have to see. Casante gets it around 1. Seems like a little bit that there's not much momentum towards Mechman. 1 minute left remaining. Timothy's up for this. Chronic pass to Timothy. Timothy doesn't get the touch, but leaves it for Chronic. Off the back wall, Casante got the touch. Lucky. Puts it towards the corner. Hey. Let's get it. A good 50. Oh, that's a good shot. Saved though by Casante. It was a good pass, good shot, but Casante just got there, read it. Lucky. A good pass. What a pass. What a... Oh no, it goes off the crossbar. Timothy puts it in. They had the chance to tie the game up and almost failed to do so, but Timothy saved them from, in all honesty, what, you know, it should have been tied. Definitely helped save this game up a little. Chronic, see what he can do. But let's also see if the Lunatics has a response. They were up. They didn't have much offense, and they just gave up their lead, 1-goal lead. So we'll have to see what really happens here. And they score right here. Double commit, I think, from Mechman. Max shot wide. Chronic. Casante doesn't get the touch, but that's just gonna be down. Oh no, that's actually enough. Okay, a good pass, a double commit. That's gonna flow high though. Timothy does not get the touch. We are in overtime in game number 2. Let's see what happens here. And the Mechman win it. They will! Mechman get a 6-second overtime goal. That's ironic? I don't know what you would call that. It's interesting that it would end like that. But game number 2 goes to Mechman. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird to see a 6-second goal in overtime after it was 1-1. Barely any goals scored early in the game, but Mechman was able to pull it out. But now it's like if you're Mechman, or not Mechman, Lunatix, like what do you change here? You know what I mean? Because you have to change something, right? Because there's no reason not to change something. Whatever you guys have been doing has not worked, and obviously, again, you do just have to change something. Change anything at this point. Even a player, I don't think there isn't. Well, you can't change a player, but you have to change your play style to be able to get some type of offense going. As it just has not worked out, but we'll see. Can the Mechman pull off a sweep? Or will Lunatics at least get game number 3 and fight for another game? We'll see here. Chronic. A good shot, but saved by Cassante. He's cleared away as well. Lucky. Try to bring this back in. A good 50 for Cassante. Timothy, a good touch though. Gets it clear, but that's a bump. The bump's working in an interesting way. And it doesn't completely help. Oh, that's... Yeah, it doesn't really much matter. Anyways, Max, a good recovery. That might just go in, but saved by Lucky. Let's see here. Cassante with the shot and score. Let's see what really happened after the clear. Max, a good pass. Got it around Lucky, and Cassante just puts it in easily. We are off. Game number 3. 1-goal lead again for Lunatix, but can they build on this? Or at least defend it? We'll have to see. Either the Lucky doesn't really get the touch. Well, Timothy take over. Booming clear though from a Lunatix defender. Okay. Doesn't get it around Chronic. Cassante brings up Max, will follow through. Neither him nor anyone in Mech got the touch, but Lucky will boom it away. That's a double commit, but it wasn't double the power. It actually meant no power, but that was a chance that Chronic will definitely like to have back. Stay 1-0 for the time being. Oh, that's a triple commit. This is gonna be dangerous for Mech, man. If anyone can capitalize, it doesn't seem like no one was there for a shot. Lucky gets a touch. A good dunk by Timothy. Another great play by Timothy, but he's going to get cleared away. Timothy. Oh, he got bumped. It's not going to be great, but that's not going to be on target either. Chronic. Can't get any other touch. So Lucky will take over. Timothy could not be on Cassante. Have elapsed over 2 minutes of gameplay here. Score still 1-0. A good pass, but Timothy was able to get there to intercept it. Max, a little awkward, gets to save. And he'll be able to get the clear. Cassante, a good dunk. That's going on target, but Timothy gets the save. Cassante tries to leave it for Max, but I think that might have been a little bit of miscommunication there. Either way, though, Chronic try to do something with this. Not the greatest of touches. Max, that's a good pass to Cassante. Cassante over Lucky, and he scores 2-0 for Lunatix. Showing some life here after a good pass from Max Velocity. And Cassante just puts it over Lucky. 2-0. As there's just a little less than half of the game remaining. Oh, that's not a good pop. Lucky have to get there. He does get the touch. Meanwhile, there's a demo on Timothy. Doesn't seem like anything's gonna completely happen. It's actually gonna be cleared out. Oh, this is not good. A good bump by Lucky. A good shot. Oh no! Lucky got in the way on accident, but can he still put it in? No, he cannot. I don't think he can really blame Lucky on that anyways, but it's just unfortunate that that would happen. Timothy gonna have to try to do something. Actually, with the power, that was a good pinch. That might just go in. That will go in. They end up scoring regardless, but man. Oh, it was a pinch off of Max as well. No, it was a team pinch with Timothy, but maybe he did get a piece, maybe he didn't. But either way, though, this is why, you know, you obviously have a multiple goal lead, because with Lunatix beforehand, they only had 1-goal leads that they ended up giving up regardless. But now they had that extra goal lead. So it's not time to panic yet, but Max, a decent setup. Easily turned away by Timothy. Okay. Around 1. Chronic gives them a first efforts, but that is going to be cleared. Max doesn't get a touch. Okay, we'll try to boom it out. But good 50. It only goes towards Cassante. Gets bumped. I don't know what's happening. But Lucky. Try to do something with this. Nothing's really gonna happen here. Cassante, 1 minute remaining. They gotta hold on to this lead here. Chronic up on the wall. Cassante almost on goals. It wasn't the greatest of touches. Timothy on the backboard. Lucky gets the tying goal, or game tying goal, off a good feed from Timothy. Yeah, I mean, he just puts it behind Casante. I mean, that's really good placement. And now, as a result, we have a tie game here. The thing is, Lunatix, they need to score another. They have to. Obviously for this, just so they don't get swept. But also, you still want to win the series. But you cannot win the series when you are giving up goals in general. Good feed. Well, good touch from Lucky. Not a great touch from Casante. That goes right to Chronic. And just like that, they're up by 1 goal with 36 seconds left. Let's see what can happen here. Casante wins the kickoff, but it's only going to go towards Lucky. Lucky booms it away, but Max puts it towards the corner. Lucky up. It's a little far from the goal. The other way, Casante can't get it around Chronic. Can one of his teammates help? No, no one was there. No one was pushed up. Max is going to try to get out the corner. Oh, that's a great centering pass. Casante is going to have to bail his team out. 10 seconds left. They need a goal. Lunatics need a goal in order to not get swept. Who's going to get to the ball? Where's his team? There goes Max. Kid Chronic with the clutch save. And as a result, Mech men, they sweep Mount Lord Lunatics. And that is the end of the series. I'll be honest, the first game was really spread out. It was not close. It was nowhere near close. But the other two were close for sure. I did not expect a sweep. Nor did I expect a game 1 like what happened then. But it is what it is. Sometimes you have series like this. Not the most thrilling. But ultimately, Mechman, first 2 games had a lot of pressure. And that's how they got to this point. And it seemed like anytime Lunatics had some type of pressure, or anytime they had a lead, as soon as they gave up a goal, it just goes downhill. Because I'm pretty sure they were first to score every single time in this game, or in this series. Every single game in the series. But they just ultimately could not pull it off. Which is unfortunate, but sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. But either way though, guys, that is going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and that stuff. And also subscribe to my league channel, as well as follow the league owner on Twitch. Because why not? So you guys can get the context as well. But either way though, have a great day, great night, whenever it is when you guys are watching. And I will see you guys later in videos, streams, whatever to be the case.